Hi, my name is Philip Gann. I'm a visual artist. I was born in 1987 down in San Diego, and I now live and work in San Francisco. We are in the Loft, which is the artist space that I design and now manage. I share the space with two other artists, and we strengthen our local community here by hosting small art events as well as workshops. My path in fine art started 7 years ago when I was 20 years old. I decided to become an artist because I'm captivated by the world around me, from the natural wonders of our world and history to culture, technology, and media. Art has allowed me to pursue my diverse interests and communicate visually what words cannot. I use art as a device, which allows my hands to connect my mind to the physical world. In the meditative state of mind, I form new connections across diverse thoughts and ultimately reach new realizations about the world. Being in this state of mind as I'm creating is what I have an affinity for, and because of that, I'm compelled to make art and explore new materials and interests. I'm interested in my identity and what I have to offer my culture as an artist. I've turned to my childhood interests and adolescent atmospheres to communicate more of who I am. I ask myself, what did I like as a young boy? What has influenced me, and what experiences have I retained? This piece here is titled 335 Bandini Place. It's a miniature modeled after my parents' house down in San Diego. I decided to depict my parents' home because it's also the house I spent the first 21 years of my life in. And I decided to model it as a framed house because that is the first job I had outside of high school. And I present it hung on a wall like this to give my audience the perspective of an aerial view. Here are a few pieces of my toy gun series. Toy guns were the first inspiration I had to create. I started drawing the toys I would see in commercials. And here I decided to start with paint. And I'm thinking, what does paint have to offer? So paint has to offer texture and saturation. So I'm applying paint here with a palette knife. And then I changed to these sculptures. And here I'm thinking about how my interests change from toys to technology. And much like my play with Legos, I'm thinking about deconstructing technology and what it is and reconstructing it into something new. This is my miniature planet series. I chose to start working with miniatures because it's something I've always been fascinated with, and I've recently developed skills to build them. I chose these geographic locations because these are landmark sites that stand out. And I really like working with miniatures because the diverse materials I get to work with. Here I'm using actual toy dinosaurs and covering them to make them look like topiary sculptures. And then the trees are just made out of wire and organic material. These are my works in progress. I'm using 2-inch foam here to construct the armatures for my planets. Recently I've been bringing assistants to help construct these spheres, as well as assemble the miniatures. As a builder, I'm comfortable with a wide range of materials, which allows me to quickly adapt to new mediums.